ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Diaz takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. That's for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indian. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground. Get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
And that's through for a hit.
Batting sixth.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Corey Kluber. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher...
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Diaz scoops it up on to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kluber gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
To 2-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Jason Kipnis.
Now a throw over. And another throw over. Nobody out, runner on first. In now, Jason Kipnis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. And he puts it on the ground to second. Garcia fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time. No score. Stepping in, Greg Garcia will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Swings through it for strike number 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's a look over to first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. A call Called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. The tag, and he is out at second. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for one. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for the Tribe. And this now batting, number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one. To third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 23.
Here's Adrian now.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6. Center fielder
Now at the
number 3.
plate, Chris Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Yeah. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yan Gomes is on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Yan Gomes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just...
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Puig is after it. Another 2-2 offering. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Puig. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Kershaw comes set, 2-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Starting to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Bullet back up the middle. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Puig on the run, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single in his first try. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.